This is Feed and in today's video, I'm going to explain to you how the Terminator and the Matrix movies are actually connected pieces of work, and they also are a warning. So the author of those two movies is Sophia Stewart. Now, I don't know the details about how she came about claiming to be the author, but she says she holds the copyright to both of these movies. And she wrote them in a 4-book series back in the early 80s before the first Terminator movie was made. And so she's saying how she wrote the stories as one complete piece of work. And so in the Terminator movie, Sarah Connor, I believe her name was trying to run from the Terminators because they wanted to take her out before she gave birth to her son, John Connor. So the reason for this is because John Connor is actually being played as Neo in the Matrix. So according to Sophia Stewart, these characters are one and the same. They just changed the name from John Connor to Neo. So Neo in the Matrix is why they were trying to take out John Connor and Sarah Connor, because they didn't want Sarah to give birth to John because of what he became in the Matrix. And in the Matrix, we saw that he woke up from this reality of this world, and he started to realize that this world is not what we were told. And he was able to wake out of the Matrix. He is presented with a blue pill or a red pill, and that was to represent the options we all have to either stay asleep and continue to keep your head down and go to work and go to school and stuff like that, or you can take the red pill and wake up from the Matrix. And that's an option that we all have. And if we do take that red pill, we will awaken and become aware of what this place really is. And so she's saying this was an inspired work. She even said she wrote herself into the book, The Matrix. And, you know, I don't know the name of her 4 books exactly. I don't know what she titled them, but yeah, so basically she's saying she is the oracle in the Matrix. She wrote herself into the story. So she considers herself an oracle or some type of, I don't know if she's considering herself a prophet or whatever, but she said basically she felt inspired by, I think she was saying basically she felt inspired to write the story and to present it in science fiction form so that the general public could become aware of this movie and it could reach the masses. So she was inspired to write this book, and that was her way to get this information out to the public. She's saying that both the Terminator and the Matrix are actually documentaries and prophecies. So this is what she's claiming. And I listened to her information in this interview that came out recently. So the first time I heard her interview before, I really didn't understand how the Terminator and Matrix were connected, but in this interview and this new one, she really broke it down to where I finally got it and understood what she's saying as far as how the two stories are actually one story, literally. And so I'll probably leave a link to this interview in the comment section in the description box. This woman her name is Sophia Stewart, and her name actually means wisdom, which is interesting. I don't know if she changed her name, but wow, what a coincidence that her name is actually Sophia, you know. And so she's saying that the portal into this Matrix is through the woman's womb is the portal and entry into this Matrix reality that we live in, and it's all contained within this firmament. So everything contained within this firmament, she's saying, is basically the Matrix, and the woman is the portal into this reality. So it was some very interesting information. She goes into how in the Matrix movie there was this place called Zion, which was outside of the firmament, I believe, or outside of the Matrix is what they were calling it. So yeah, you see the clues there. There's tons of clues in these films, and she's saying, yeah, it was all inspired. So this is starting to play out too, because I've done several reports on how the robotic technology is increasing along with the AI technology, and it won't be long, in my opinion, before they become one where, well, once they perfect this robot technology, I believe they're gonna put the AI technology into it, and they're already advancing in both very rapidly. I mean, I did several reports. I'll probably leave a link in the comment section and description box for that as well, so you can get caught up on all my research on AI and the robot technology, which they say is actually right around the corner. Within a year or two, we should start seeing robots walking around. So that's just like the Terminator. And then in the original Terminator movie, when that came out in the late 80s or whenever it came out, you would have never thought that would have been a possibility of reality for there to be robots walking around, and even really AI. And so another thing that Sophia Stewart was saying is basically that this is a story of the second coming. And so, wow, this is quite a claim. Like, this is interesting stuff. So with Neo, that means one. So Neo is the one. And the machines were trying to stop Neo and basically keep everybody in the matrix. So that's why you see the general public, they're usually, it's hard to snap them out of it. Everyone's really stuck in the matrix, and the matrix wants to keep everyone that way, and that's the system. So another interesting part that stands out in the matrix was when they were talking about the spoon not really being there and stuff like that. That was pretty interesting information they were telling us in those films. So I've watched both series several times. There's a whole bunch of Terminator movies, and I've watched every single one of them. I've watched all the Matrix movies, and I always knew there was something to these movies. I just kind of felt like, wow, this is some very interesting film. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about all this in the comment section. Like I said, I'm going to leave some links for you to check out and get caught up on everything. I'll also leave links to my other channels, my social media, my Feed Your Mind store, my free email newsletters, and much more. If you would like to support this channel, it's very important. If you want to help keep Feed Your Mind online, please donate as little as $1 to my membership or my Patreon. All links are in the comment section and description box. We're going to need your support to keep going. All right, so thanks for tuning in. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This has been Feed Your Mind signing off.